Cool. Alright, let's get into some heists while I got them. I need that chaos. Yeah, these are pretty low tier. Good for leveling.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Oh, what the hell? Maybe overstepping the difficulty here, but I think it's doable. Ah, fuck yeah. We're gonna have to level up more before I can do level 80 heists. Alright, I need to drop map levels because I'm trying to do too hard of content for a level 70. Maybe tier 11s. I've got plenty of them too. What do I have overabundance in? Flooded mine. Let's roll with that and get some level up. Oh yeah, about tier 11's where this is at right now. Definitely way more health.
I can't do this just yet.
Bloody hell. Ah, whatever that is killing me with, it's driving me nuts. Taking so much damage. Because I haven't got, I've got no armor on my boots. I really have no armor. That's the problem. I need armor. Yeah, I'm playing like a pleb right now. I need to get my shit together. Actually, that's probably why I had that node. Because that doubles the armor. That'll increase my survivability. Yeah. I'm not going to need that. I need to allocate that to there. and then I'll need to run Molten Shell, I think. Somehow I'm gonna have to get a lethal, is it Lethal Pride? No, not Lethal Pride. Glorious Vanity, that's right. Yeah, it's this build for some reason, like that there, like that's almost insta. Like the plus side is dot means you only have to hit them once and then it does the work for me, but it's just a pain in the ass right now. I'll get it there though. So the other thing is I've got, oh, I don't have max resistances actually, that's part of the problem as well. Oh, this has got elemental weakness with 72% effect, so that's why I'll be taking so much damage. I think I'm gonna have to run. Yeah, it's sort of gotten a bit boring because there's not really true endgame content now outside of grinding levels and farming gear. I'm on like my 5th build. So I'll have another build guide up later this week, but this I've done today, it's up to 71 so far. I've only played like 9 hours with this character. Just felt like playing bleed bow, so I went, fuck it, I'll make a bleed bow character. But I've got 2 level 95s, and I've just sort of went, I don't see the point of getting level 100 at the moment, at least with those characters. This is sort of, I want to get this to be able to one-shot Cyrus with the snipe skill. I'm now just sort of pushing the limits of builds that I can make within a reasonable budget. Actually, last build I did wasn't in a reasonable budget, it was pretty expensive. But I'm out of chaos now, so. This is now, I've got to farm some return for me. Oh, look at that dot. Yeah. Don't fight Kosis. Why is that? Nah, man, I'm good. I've got all the items I needed at base level now. It's just min and maxing. Like my amulet, my rings will need work. I need to get a damage multiplier roll on that. I need to get this into a Stygian, better boots. But I'm happy with this, and the bow is doing okay DPS right now, and the helm's good. I've got all the cluster jewels I need. So nah, man, I'm good. I'll craft it up. The biggest thing now is just the grind. So Sunday night I got work tomorrow, so I'll probably be on until like for about an hour and a half or so, 2 hours. Thought I'd stream while I level up. Shoot the shit so I don't get bored. I do like the bleed pop. The bleed pop's good, and I have one more ascendancy point to get my challenger charges, so that'll be good. Just need more tank ability so I can take down Azara without worrying about getting one hit in lab, so I don't really want to do lab unnecessarily yet. Mods for Stygian will just basically be health and all res, and that's pretty much it. I think I gave a bunch of my gear out yesterday to some newer players to help them out, so now it's just the old crafted up. I've got a bunch of 86 Stygians I can craft, I'm just being lazy.
I can't do this just yet.
This build is unbelievable to level up. Like, at a low level, it's incredibly powerful. It was a breeze to clear the campaign. Health now. Gonna grab these nodes in here. Next map. Is that someone trying to hack my Sony account again? Oh god, some clown keeps trying to hack into my Sony account. I've been trying for like weeks, keep getting a bloody text message on the two-factor authenticator. Might do Crimson Temple. Oh man, it's bad. Sony's encryption is terrible. So my account was actually at one stage, I was using my PlayStation back when, you know, people used PlayStations, and I got hacked literally while I was in a game, and then it logged me back out, and I'm going, what the hell is this? And yeah, hacked while I'm in a game. It's like, great. And then they make it a nightmare when you're trying to get back in. Hey Alice, how you doing, dude? I'm playing all the builds this league. Your stealth didn't work. How do you mean? What happened? Oh, you couldn't get in here stealthily. Man, I read all the comments as I play. I'm just good at using... I actually have 3 screens. I have another screen on this side too. Oh yeah, how's the JavaScript learning going? I remember learning ActionScript and VB script back in the day. Ah! So I think I did 3DS Max as well. I never touched Maya or can't remember what's the free one that you can use as well for that. Yeah, can you JavaScript? What are you using it for? Is it for just school, or is it for uni or something else? War crime time, dude. What are you going to try and perpetrate tonight? You really only have to hit her once with that bloody snipe skill and then she just bleeds to death. Yeah, Buddy and I used to do that a little while ago too. But when I say a little while ago, I mean like years ago. Now I just edit videos and use and design web app sets for my platform. The bear, man, stop talking in riddles. Drop bears, man, drop bears. Get right. This is tier 11, so I'm doing 11s out of about, what level am I? 72. It's just easy to farm them, don't have to worry about it. I've managed to run it on T14s and 15s, but the problem is I don't have enough damage reduction yet, and health. I need more armor, health, and well, my resists are capped actually. So what are my resistances at? Yeah, they're capped, except for cold. So I need leveling beats. Son of a. Better. I know, right? Once I get the DPS up to an acceptable level, it'll be even better. Pity I'm not getting any drops whatsoever. That'll just kill her. Done. Schmeckles. Yeah, so it's built into the Asylum, and the POB that I'm working off can get up to 94 million DPS with that snipe skill, which means you get about a million 1.1 mil dot on your split arrow, and then like 90 something million DPS on your one hit skill for bossing. So yeah, so I probably won't get it to that level of DPS, but if I can get it anywhere near 50 mil, I'll be happy. It's basically going to one hit Cyrus anyway in its phases, so. And this build is really cheap to get. All the clusters, everything are really dirt cheap. Surprisingly, not so many people played it this league. One more Crimson Temple, then we'll shake it up. Yeah, I know, it's not like an armor stacker. I actually have the Dream Feathers for an armor stacker, but sometimes classics are just better. Easier to play, easier to kit, cheaper to kit. Like, we can do a pizza totem build. I don't know if I want to do another build this league now. This is build number 4 or 5, but that's always an option. Everyone went bloody minion builds anyway this league. Carrion golems. So 20% of the league are necromancers again. So you can only imagine GGG's going to hit that. They won't be nerfing this build, but they'll be nerfing carrions next league. Carrions are out of the park. It's a pretty terrible drop for a tier 11 boss. Okay, now start building that health pool up.
Glad you made it back. Stay safe.
Might as well do a T14. Maybe Herald of Purity will make this a bit more, because I can't get a thing on it until I can get mana reduction on my skill. Can I even fit that on there? No, I cannot. Wonder if I can just go crazy here and just go no guard skill. I think that's how I'm gonna have to play this. No guard skills.
Can't do this just yet.
26. Like this is T14. It's doing okay damage. Not much, man, except everything on the screen right now. Oh shit! Did not get me. All this popcorn on the screen, that's what's popping. It's pop, lock and dropping. I just ran straight past the bloody boss. I'm always popping. Oh, he's using Enduring Cry like a bastard. Okay. Shit! Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. T14's still too high for this character. Just not putting out enough DPS on bosses yet. So what else can I do? Desert maps. Yeah, that'd be smart, wouldn't it? It happens. It happens. Need those challenger charges. Want to get at least 4,500 HP before I go and take Zara. Yo, not much, just playing a different build for tonight. Leveling up a new character for the lols. I am, dude. I am. How are you, man? I'll get this working. It won't, it's not, it wasn't hard to get it to this. This is 10 hours of just getting through the campaign basically and buying some really cheap gear. Like even the bow's not mastercrafted. Nothing here is mastercrafted, so there's plenty of stuff that I can do to craze this up. Sick. Ah, oh, fuck, I died. Just using a Citadel bow. It's not, doesn't have anything special. So it's physical damage, bleed. It needs physical damage over time rolls to amp it up. But it was for a 7 chaos bow. It's not bad for leveling. Right now it's doing a pretty good job. It's the survivability side that's the problem. Well, yeah, everyone here knows it could be better, Fluffy, because it's a 7 chaos bow. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's 7 chowder to get it to T14 mapping isn't too bad.
I can't do this just yet.
There we go. One hit. It's just the bleed rate's a bit slow right now. How did that go? Did it work? Yeah, man. One hit to bleed enemies in T11s isn't bad at level 72. Never gonna dab. Just never gonna, yeah, ask every time. It's just never gonna happen. Yeah, actually, not a bad idea. Yeah, good call. That's actually a good idea. See, there's another chess piece that I could get going with this as well to get Impale on it, but which is the Glorious something. I don't know what it's called. Dab will hurt me. And I'd be giving in. And I'm never going to give in to that demand. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go waste X, especially since they're going up in value again. I haven't even qualityed my gear. That's how crudely I put this together. I wouldn't spend 400x on an upgrade that was only 10% better. That seems like a waste of 400x. Oh, we know you have, Fluffy. The goal I'm playing here is to find a build that can one-hit shit that's dirt cheap. Like Blade Vortex is basically a no-brainer. It's basic as to get the right gearing. It's basic to min and max, and it does stupid amounts of damage. As long as you tree it up right. Because I don't want to play Blade Vortex. Everyone's playing Blade Vortex. I'm not playing any more Necromancers, and I'm not playing Blade Vortex. Deliberately, because everyone's playing it, and I don't want to play builds that everyone plays. I also want to play different builds. I've played Necromancers every single league. I just don't want to. I was actually looking at all sorts of different builds that I could get working last night as well, but it's all just time. Did Slam build. That build guide's coming this week. That one's A8. Osiris A8 compliant. Slam build, Glacial Cascade Miner. In low life, the Skelly build. Cast on crit Berserker. I was thinking about playing a Wild Strike Berserker actually. I was pretty keen to play Wild Strike. I've never played Wild Strike before in all the leagues. So maybe League Starter. Impale Templar. What would you impale with almost a strictly elemental build? It was actually, I'd never played GC Mines until I ran that build, and then I figured out how it worked. Got it going pretty well. I've seen the Dream... So, I was considering playing that. And I actually have all of the... I have 2 replica Dream Feathers and a Militant Faith for Transcendence here at the moment. It's just, I did not... I don't know. It's not the Dream Feathers that cost a lot. They're only 5 chaos each. This build actually, you could probably do Chain Hook with the Dream Feather build, with the Armor Stacker build. Is that with the with the? Did you play the low life variant or the life variant for GC? Low life was pretty good. That was way more powerful in the end for me.
My spirits are spent.
Yeah, the Dream Feather build is an immortal build. But the problem is the stacking for determination. Though, who's that? Who was that? I'll I'll trade dance. What is that? Are you saying do a dream a dream feather build? Hold up, I gotta go and dump gear.
Learn anything new.
Ah, just so little. Are you gonna give me gear for a dab? Really? Hold up, I'll do you a trash trade. You can have some schmeckles. So you want a dab? There you go. There's your dab. Is that dabby? Thanks a lot for that, dude. I will create something stupid crazy. Actually, that will play the Dream Feather build. We'll call this the Dream Feather. Dab. Far out. Far out. These are ridiculous pieces of item. Yes, I saw it and I was like, yeah, okay, I might as well have a look at building it. So you want to see the armor stacker Dream Feather build? All right. I'll play this. I know, that's some ridiculously crazy bloody gear. Thanks a lot for that. That's gonna go into the Dream Feather build. Because as far as I'm aware, oh, I think I had a tree for it too, actually. I do have a tree for it. Yeah. So, to get that to work, oh, awesome. Thanks a lot for that, man. I appreciate that. I will definitely make mention of that groovy kid. Dream for the build. What did you do with all your X, Fluffy? Yeah, so how the replica Dream Feathers work is, so you get 1% increased attack damage per 450. Yeah, exactly. So you get plus 1% attack damage per 450 armor. 1% increased attack damage per 450 armor. 1% increased attack damage per 450 attack damage per 450 armor. 1% increased 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 attack damage per 450 ar And how you max out the armor is you basically run these uncompromising and stalwart commander nodes. So you got stalwart commander, stalwart commander, stalwart commander, and you basically just run a shitload of those nodes. Stalwart commander, stalwart commander, stalwart commander, stalwart commander, stalwart commander. No, you don't want to run brass dome on it because you're going to run it as chaos inoculation. No, you don't want brass dome. No, because you're going to run it as CI, so you want a high CI chest, and you want to be able to regenerate. You want CI on hit. So you pretty much, all you want to do is invest in Stalwart Commander, uncompromising nodes, and 2 Sublime Forms. And then what you do is you bring the tree back down here, and you run the Iron Reflexes node. And because you're running Sublime Form, that reduces it reduces the reservation of your Grace, and then you're buffing up Grace with the Stalwart Commander as well. Pretty sure. Yeah, so 30% increased aura plus 30 on Grace, and then plus 30% increased aura effect on Determination, which then Grace then converts the evasion using that node to armor. So all that evasion then becomes armor. So then you're double dipping the stacking of armor on top of the Grace, on top of the Determination, and then that's what pushes your DPS up. And then you have pretty much all you're doing is you're scaling, and then yeah, that gear is fucking awesome, man. That's ridiculously awesome gear. And then you're scaling the base physical damage on the Dream Feather by the 450 armor increase. And as far as what I've seen, this build can get up to, it was 850,000 armor, which if you have 850,000 armor divided by 450, means you get a 1,888% increase to DPS on your weapon, which at 138 DPS, let's say, times 138, is per item in-hand weapon. Thanks, Bacon Slay. Per in-hand weapon, you're getting almost 500 grand. And the other thing is you can run it with any attack skill. So what I've seen people do is run it with if I have a look here. Yeah, it's so tanky that you can face tank Cyrus. I think the only thing you can't face tank is the vortexes, and that's the only thing it can't face tank. So I've seen it run with perforate. But if I was going to run it myself, I would probably run it with spectral throw, wherever that is. Yeah, I'd probably run it as spectral throw, even though perforate does 125% base damage, increases physical damage. Pretty much run it with any damage skill, and you're going to get stupid amounts of damage. It's just going to vary based on the skill itself. So, you know, you can make it work with Sunder, potentially. Does it require... no, it needs maces, so you can't get it to work with Sunder. Potentially you could get it to work with Static Shock. That'd be crazy, yeah. Splitting Steel would be freaking awesome. You can run it with Lacerate. Actually, Lacerate would work really well as well. Dual Strike? Yeah, actually Dual Strike would be insane because of the 125%. Yeah, Dual Strike would work really well. You'd basically almost one-hit Cyrus with Dual Strike using that gear. But the biggest issue is getting those Stalwart Commander nodes, which right now we have a look at it. much are they worth? So the singles, it's lemon, lime, and bitters. So how many do we need? So we need that's 5. So we need 5 smalls. And then we want sublime, uncompromised, 2 with uncompromising. $90 chaos each. Oh, so we got 100 and 180, nearly 200 chaos worth of, which is a 4. I can do that. I can do that. Because what's an Exalt at the moment? Yeah, Exalts have dropped in price too. So Exalts are still shot to shit. They're not going back up. They were 40, they were trading at 42, 43 last night. So yeah, they're not recovering. So we want 2 of these, and then you want with Sublime. Oh shit. So 2 with Sublime Form. And then I would so the way that he split it up. So 2, yeah, okay. You want to buff each. You want 2 to buff armor, 2 to buff ES, and 2 to buff Grace. And then these are really cheap anyway. You can pick up these combat nodes pretty cheaply. So they're just basically impale nodes and whatnot. I'll dab for a mirror worth of gear. Definitely. So I've already got Militant Faith, so I can get Transcendence. That's just adding extra armor and speed, sword attack damage, and then energy shield gained on discipline and damage reduction. So the way that you get around it is running straight up damage, physical damage reduction, which negates Transcendence. Man, just this is... Oh, these are only 40 chaos this league. So we can use... Definitely that'll work, because I think the gearing on this... So use Skin of the Loyal, Shaper's Touch is cheap. Death's Door is never cheap, but realistically you can get away with not using Death's Door. I'll leave one of you to clip that. I'm not clipping that. Lion's Eye Raw. I'll never live that down now. God, what have I done? So Hubris Circlet, definitely. Yeah. Everything else is pretty. So Circles of Guilt. I think I've got Circles of Guilt. So they're using 60% buffs on the Herald of Purity and the physical damage reduction with Herald of Purity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. And then Scion Tree as well, because this will tend to only work with the Scion Tree, effectively. Which is near the Guardian node, and then Path of the Templar, with Berserker Rage as well. But I can potentially work around that. Oh no, because that's got stun immunity then. And the Leech. That's what's going to give it crazy Leech. So DPS on hit including impales 21 million. Totally, man, totally. I'm gonna be like, fuck. Like, what did I do back in my early days? Holy shit. Oh yeah, Chaos Inoculation, 100% Chaos Resist. Armor, 1.5 million armor. Okay. Alright, I can make that work. It's disgraceful. I feel dirty. All that dabbing. That's for TikTok users and young people. I'm bloody 29. I'm on my way out.
I can't do this just yet.
Alright, well, if that's the case... I seen a Vortex build last night. Dude was just absolutely bricking instances.
Need a map? Glad you made it back.
I don't think I'm even on the same radar as the other streamers. I'm just a small fry. Man, I'll do it out of the respect for that gear. That's some quality gear.
Noteworthy opponents.
Might as well bring in the big boy because I got some currency to farm now. That's exactly what I am. Oh, that's awesome.
I've killed countless
Oh, that's awesome. I like being in the same category as Big Ducks because I actually don't mind watching his stuff either. So this one I actually need to do a build guide on this week too. Now you got to get Big Ducks to do a dab, yeah.
Can't do this just yet.
Yeah, that's why that's the same reason why I look at Big Duck's channel. Yeah, so and that's the same thing here. So like I'm back at work tomorrow. I don't have the crazy amounts of time. Don't call me the Logan Paul. Nobody wants to be identified as Logan Paul. Yeah, man. I was supposed to record the guide today, and I just didn't get to it. I had a bunch of other stuff I had to do in prep for heading back into the office tomorrow. But it will definitely be up. Probably about. I was going to put up a schedule actually. Logan Paul's an example of things you shouldn't do, even if you're getting paid crazy amounts of money to do them. Sometimes judgment's better to have.
I believe in traveling light.
Exactly. You know, I don't like hopping in front of a stream and being like, and doing that whole, hey guys, rah, 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 blah, 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 blah. Oh, this is awesome. Here's some paid promotion. Here to play video games and talk shit. That's the credo of my YouTube channel. $400 corpses. I do have a small Discord, but what I'll do, I'll actually make a proper one with a decent amount of space. Discords with decent user rates is dirt cheap anyway to run. Bloody so many damn incubators this league. That's not worth keeping.
Stay safe.
It's true. I'll just continue to make like I'll do a crazy build for the league. My general thing is to figure out how to do cheaper, more leaner builds at the end of the day too. Last night this build felt like shit, and now it feels okay. What? No. So I was playing this last night, and then I switched to the bleed bow, and I had like a whole lineup of bloody burial chambers, delirious burial chambers ready to roll. Keep the simps out. Hey, Mini Hazard. Man, I got a face like a hat full of busted assholes, as I would say. Yeah, a little bit.
I can't do this just yet.
The chin. Oh, that culling strike. That's right, this build slightly changed last night too, so I ended up crafting culling strike gloves. It's actually got explodey chest and culling strike on it, which is a little gratuitous. Alright, I'll start running contracts after this, I think. Yeah, you don't. Not on this one. This didn't require it. I did it because I wanted to. But I crafted these last night, which amped up my DPS. Does brutality work like that? You can't do chaos. You can't use brutality on it. Won't work. Physically won't work. Yeah, it will literally do 0 damage, yeah. It would be pretty funny to do a 0 damage build and be able to kill every boss in the game. I wonder if that's actually possible. You scare the enemies into death.
I believe in traveling light.
I don't even know what those boots are.
I can't do this just yet. I believe in traveling light.
I've had a fair few decent drops. It's how I funded this character, was from Cyrus, A8 Cyrus drops, but it can be really bloody hit and miss. Flame Blast Totem build. We never agreed on a Flame Blast Totem build this league. Like, I can have a look and see if it's still doable and have a play with it. I'm not making guarantees that I'll do that build though. I wouldn't mind the dream for the build's the build to beat right now. I'll do it because it's completely different.
I believe in traveling light.
Did they nerf the shrapnel totems? Because I saw that was doing some crazy shit. I'll do a totem build next league. I was looking at that earlier today because shrapnel totems look awesome. Self-cast is only good if you're doing maps. Self-cast doesn't work very well for bosses at all.
I can't do this just yet.
Getting the sequencing wrong here. Ever since I made changes to my tree. Seems to be struggling with bossing. Maybe it's just that boss.
Glad you made it back.
Nah, I don't want that.
Stay inquisitive.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I might need to switch out. Oh, what could I do? Because this explodey chest doesn't work on bosses either. And if I've got cull, I don't really need it. I had a 6-link chest drop. Where did I put it? Don't want to put that in there. No, this is just a liquid drum and bass. I'll put the link. Yeah. My league starter wasn't so successful this league. I sort of just took a shot in the dark with Glacial Cascade and it was a really good build. Just trying to find this chest I had. What did I do with you? What was your league start, Fluffy? Oh yeah, with the axe. Boss my health up significantly. I could run explodey chest on the Dream Feather build. Actually, that would be ridiculous if I did that. Potentially, that might be an option. You can do either or.
I can't do this just yet. My spirit is spent.
Oh, good call on that. It actually works way better without the explodey chest. Actually, this would be buffed up more if I ran a worms molt. Oh, Hollow Palm. Oh well, 45 chaos into the investment for the armor stacker.
I can't do this just yet.
Yeah. That's streamer RNG. That's what it is. Streamer RNG all the way. I'm not that lucky, man. I'm not that lucky. Man, I get like fuck all drops. I haven't had a mirror drop in shit since before I actually knew what a mirror was.
Glad you made it back.
Did have eternal orbs back in the day. Thought they were pretty cool. So 45 chaos. I chucked the wrong map in here. I chucked the wrong map in here. Yeah, I think next league I'll probably start playing as a party with a bunch of dudes that I know, but sounds good to me. Get those sweet streamer RNGs for everyone.
Do this just yet.
Still does so much damage that even without explodey chests, everything on the screen just dies. My sequencing's shit with the war cries. Because also with Impaler, it's like 4 seconds you've got to wait before you go for another hit as well. And I tend to always cock that up. Ooh, do not want to die to that. Fucking elemental weakness. Yeah, I'll take that. Happens to the best of us, man. Man, I've done 2 characters to level 95 now. It's, yeah, like, we're talking about it in the PoE Discord today. Literally the most profitable or the best XP driver for leveling up is heists. In a 6-man party it is, not for everyday Joe Blows. Like, every time I can run a dual stream, but in the past what's happened is it's crashed. And when it crashes, bloody whatever it's called, it tends to screw up when you try and reload it. But everyone that watches my channel and videos is on YouTube basically. So like, it'd be nice to get Twitch working, but the other thing is, like, anyone who watches Twitch sort of watches the other streamers on Twitch as well, so. Hey, TGO. So I sort of just stick on YouTube. The simps are on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back to work tomorrow, so I'll probably be on for another 20 minutes, and then then that's it for me for the night. Got to be a responsible adult. Okay. I'm going to put in a bit of a schedule in the next week because I'm trying to standardize my work hours a little more and make some changes. So I'll have an actual proper schedule up. Though even in the next few weeks I'll be traveling around a little bit and whatnot, so I might actually be streaming from Outback Australia at some point on a 4G phone line, which will be interesting. Responsible. Uber Elder Fragment. Ah, 4 chaos. It's worthless. Oh man. I wish I could have that approach.
How are your maps? Stay safe.
While I'm playing this, I'm not responsible. I like that OST. Yeah, it's a matter of how you look at it. I just realized the shards actually, you can see the shards when you hit the bigger enemies. Oh look, I don't think. Oh, there you go. That's 1/30th of an X. I don't think the market's going to correct after this one. I think each league, if the content doesn't get sort of toned down with the drop rates and whatnot, then yeah, it's going to be like this every league. It's not bad though, because in part it's also because botters have been unsuccessful in this league. I gotta say, this is way better without explodey chests. It's a good idea to remove the explodey chest. Even though I'm disappointed now I'm not using an explodey chest. So replica headhunters went up in price as well now because people realise they're not so bad. Easy experimental. Man, see, I don't have that streamer RNG that other streamers have. I got jack shit. Precisely jack shit. Ooh, yeah, let's run that. There's no physical damage reflect. I like it. Let's get a Harbinger in there. Yeah, that stark reality is a lot of streamers actually don't even know what they're doing.
I can't do this just yet.
No, yeah, Tom's right. Your replicas will stay in standard. If you've got the gear in this league, it'll just fold into the standard league, including any legacy gear. So yeah. That I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I have a reasonably good idea of what I'm doing. I'd like to think. I don't know everything. But there are a lot of streamers that play the game simply because it's the flavor of the month. Whereas I at least am consistent. I'd agree with that statement too. That's pretty much what the goal of the channel's for. I originally had a bunch of dudes that were like, "Oh, we can help you flip currency and, you know, fund bigger and better builds and things like that." And I actually said, "No, I wouldn't do that as the key core of my content because I wanted to make it so that it was realistic and achievable, especially for the everyday person." And that was the issue that I saw with a lot of builds. Like, you know, take Fast AF for example. He has really good builds. The problem with his builds is that there's got to be at least 6 people farming that gear for him to be able to run those builds, because, you know, every item he's running is mirror tier. The other problem is so the other big streamers, and not having a crack here, but like, for example, Gazzy streams almost, you know, 8 hours a day. Not everyone has that convenience either. So my channel addresses that, which was what I saw as a gap in the PoE, I guess, content creators market. And actually Yoji, I think it's Yoji, he's the same. He creates content but works a full-time job. Exactly. That's exactly right. 90% of us are peasants. It's the old 1% versus the 99% situation. So yeah, my build guides and even the commentary that I provide isn't about flexing. It's about constructive feedback and actually providing real guides on how to get there and explaining concepts. Yep, and those are all the same dudes that I would agree. All of those dudes are, you know, down to earth, and they're, you know, we're all smaller too. We're not as big as the big guys. We don't have the time, but you know, we still put videos out there, and it's because we enjoy it. It's not a bad thing though. It's you know, if you can get a build doing A8 shape at deathless at a budget, and you can explain that in a way that is understandable and approachable to potentially players that have struggled with the game or haven't gotten very far or need help, then that's, you know, that's at least that in my head when I put a guide together. That's what I do. Yeah, this is good too, and he does that. Was it? PoE University thing or whatever it is too, and you know, that's good. There's a lot of stuff to learn in that. Sure.
Learn anything new. Stay inquisitive, Exile.
To be honest with you, I just enjoy creating videos. It's a complete bonus that anyone actually clicks on them and watches them. Never in a million years would I have ever thought that someone would click on a video that I would put on the internet and actually watch it. You could definitely make a build fluffy. Like, it's just how you format it. It's just how you come across and how you format your videos, how you break it down. And the first, you know, the first fair few videos you release are shit. I'll be honest with you, my earlier videos are absolute crap. And then you learn more as you go. It's all about just learning. The problem is, if you're making a not noob friendly video, and there are plenty of people that do that, then the only people who really look at your videos and attempt that build will be non-noobs, and they won't look at that video because they're not noobs and they already know how to do that build.
I can't do this just yet.
Yeah, and you know, there are still a lot of people that post on my, I read every comment while I'm in my lunch breaks and whatever. I read every comment, and there are always people that post on videos just to tell you that you're a piece of shit and you don't know what you're talking about and this and that. There are the general people that you can have a conversation with, and then there are people who will just be absolutely savage on YouTube. Now and again I have a pretty bad response back, and then I delete it, because it's not wise to go and start arguments online with you know, just anyone, and come back and bite you in the ass. But yeah, you got to have some thick skin. It's not even pranks. Some people genuinely just want to argue with you. And the thing is, I like the conversation, and I want to learn more from a conversation. But if the conversation just goes, "Oi, you're a piece of shit," or a dog, you're a dog, you know, I think I hate you. Your face looks like shit. Like, there's no real point in that conversation. So I don't usually humor that sort of commentary on my videos. Because that's, you know, that's the sort of stuff you expect from, you know, more infant communities. that might be so fluffy, but I'm also used to seeing you in stream, and I expect you to say that now. Doesn't have the same impact. Exactly, because the response that you'll be met with is they know everything, you know nothing. And I've went as far as to say to a few times actually in the past, especially when I was first starting the channel earlier in the year and getting things rolling, was, well, you know, if you're so good at playing the game, why don't you make a video? And then you met with no response or some sort of further negative response going, oh, I shouldn't have to, rah, rah, rah. And that's the thing, like if you're gonna hop online and get aggro at people, then make a video yourself, teach other people how to play, as opposed to being part of the problem, be part of the solution. And unfortunately they don't, because the other type of people I don't necessarily like are the people who don't. There are some secrets you will have in how you do things in the game, and then there are other things you should just tell other people. And there are a lot of people at the upper end in that 1% that won't tell you how they generate currency because it's a big secret, and you know, they don't want to share that with everyone because then everyone will do it. But the reality is, you know, it's not a big secret. There's plenty of people doing it. You know, why shouldn't other people be entitled to know how you generate currency too? And they may not be able to replicate it perfectly, but you can explain it to other people. It's, yeah. We know how you make currency though. You do a six man, and then you basically juice that to 100% Delirious, and you'd run an Orobot on in the party. Exactly. I like big duck, and that's why I like big ducks, because that's exactly the same response I would give you. Why would you, you know, why would you pay that extra for that extra 2 seconds? Isn't worth it. So it's cost versus benefit, and that this game is market based, and that's exactly what it's about. You know, if you can farm A8 Cyrus and do it well, that 2 seconds is nothing. You could do that, Fluffy. Everyone would think that you're a cynic. But hey, you'd get views, and you'd probably get a lot of anger. The thing I found is I don't make videos for the sake of making videos. I try and actually brainstorm and come up with ideas, which sometimes is not easy, especially later in the league. YOLO 20 mirrors in 5 minutes. You do, you probably get, you know, 200,000 views. And then you'll get like 400,000 comments blaming you, going, why the fuck give it to me for free? I want free loot. Oh, this build's way better now that I've gotten rid of Explodey Chest. Such a good idea. Such a good idea. A modern Demi. I know, Demi stopped making videos, didn't he? Don't actually know what happened to him. So yeah, it's such a popular viewer base as well. How to get rid of 20 mirrors in under 2 minutes. 20 mirrors in 2 minutes. There's your video tag. Is that how he was making his currency? He was botting. I didn't know. I didn't even know about that. I'll look that up after, actually. That's because, yeah, I used to watch his videos in the early days. He was view botting. As in on his YouTube channel. Or on his stream or whatever he was doing. So that explains why he had so many views on his videos. Man. There's no, if you make good content, you don't need to do that shit. Your video that doesn't land, that's how you learn that that type of content doesn't work and you need to go back to the drawing board. You inevitably always put out videos. You don't, not every video hits the mark. Yeah, exactly. Damn. That's right. Like I tried all different things in the early days, and then I realized, oh, this is, you know, people just want to watch the way that I do things, the way that I talk, the way that I act is the same way that I act in everyday life. Except I swear way more in everyday life. Man, you're gonna incite a bloody a lynch squad on your on a YouTube channel if you put a video up going 20 mirrors in 20 seconds and then just dump them into the ether. Yeah. How Fluffy Unicorn got murdered by his uncle. What you should do is just like mirror 20 pieces of really craptastic gear. Because that would be an awesome use of mirrors. Yeah, I need to get a worms molt. There we go. Way longer to kill him than it should have taken. Duping Act 1 wands. You wouldn't dare do that. Your uncle would kill you. .600 IQ. Bloody hesitant to do these burial chamber maps. I don't know why.
Glad you made it back.
6 mil IQ. Big brain plays.
I can't do this just yet.
Oh man. I don't know what you've heard about putting up Path of Exile videos, but you do not get, you don't pick up on the internet from that, unfortunately. It's not that cool. Like, I wish it was. No, I can't recall where that has ever been the case. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know, but no, that doesn't happen. Oh, Fluffy, keep it like M rated at least in the bloody stream chat. A little bit of self-restraint, just a little bit. Damn, those bloody maps are dropping. I'm just gonna keep playing this character for a little bit. Get Dream Feather working and play this character. Not 18 plus. 18 plus for you is not a good combination. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hell. Somebody's gonna watch this stream one day and they're gonna go, boy oh boy, you talk some shit in your bloody streams. Oh, Fluffy, fuck. Do you know how annoying that is to delete those? Fucking hell. Yeah, you can buy more character spot. You can buy character slots. At some stage, I'm gonna run out. I think. Way too many. Just don't have the heart to delete them. I've already deleted a level 91 witch this league. You know the rapier, a rapier is a sword, right? Fuck's sake, Fluffy. That's not what he meant. He meant something else. He meant Reaper. Oh, God. It's fucking downhill right now. It's all downhill. Fluffy, stop corrupting the damn chat. Fucking hell. Let's not get the get potentially YouTube content warnings involved here. I'd like to not get a content strike tomorrow. It could be. It's just like a random playlist. Hey, Owen. Or Arun. I'm always mindful about. Oh God. Responsive brew. Responsive brew.
I can't do this just yet.
Chat was derailed a long time ago. Ooh, Chaos Orb. Ooh, whatever that is. What's that spider? Vulcanus. Like, if only that was useful in some meaningful way. Alright, I actually have to be a responsible adult and head to bed. So I'll probably be I'll be streaming in about 2 or 3 days. No X to be paid on non-safe for work comments. Then I got to start moderating the bloody chat. That's a pain in the ass. All right. Everyone have a good one. I will have videos up later in the week and be streaming in 3 days. Maybe every third day or so I'm going to stream. But yeah. Anyway, have a good one.